Tonight, legal experts are torn on how the U.S. Supreme Court could rule after hearing arguments on presidential immunity today. Natalie Brand has the latest from the Supreme Court.
Whatever we decide is going to apply to all future presidents.
The justices acknowledge their ruling will impact the future of the presidency and most immediately former President Donald Trump's federal election interference case.
There is no immunity that is in the Constitution unless this court creates it today.
If a president can be charged, put on trial, and imprisoned for his most controversial decisions as soon as he leaves office, that looming threat will distort the president's decision-making precisely when bold and fearless action is most needed.
The justices appeared skeptical of Trump's attorneys' arguments of broad immunity.
Wasn't the whole point that the president was not a monarch and the president was not supposed to be above the law?
But others on the high court suggested former presidents might have some immunity, questioning the difference between official and unofficial acts. The justices also focused on the precedent the case will set. They're faced with a question that's never been before the U.S. Supreme Court.
The history tells us it's not going to stop. It's going to cycle back and be used against the current president or the next president and the next president and the next president after that.
I am concerned about future uses of the criminal law to target political opponents.
The former president in New York attending his criminal hush money trial weighed in on Thursday's arguments.
I hope it was made clear that a president has to have immunity.
Legal analysts say the Supreme Court's opinion could delay Trump's federal election trial until after the November election. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the Supreme Court.
Well, today the justices did signal that they could send the dispute back to the lower courts for proceedings over whether Trump's alleged actions surrounding the 2020 election were taken in his capacity as an office seeker or office holder.